Hi. Sorry about that. Oh, right. Right. Let me welcome along. It is Thursday, the 6th of July. Welcome to July. Thank you very much for being with us this evening. Sorry, I was completely distracted because we have the return of I was going to say after all of our wedding shenanigans, but I'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, Beck's back with us tonight. And I just suddenly realised that she'd sent me a message. So I was just in looking at my phone, reading my message, and then looked up and went, "Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing a quiz." Anyway, good evening, welcome along. Hope you're all well. Thank you very much for joining us. I am out of focus as well. Hang on, let me just sort that out because I was doing something this week with the camera. A bit better. Doesn't it when I've got my hand in front of it, does it? Numpty. Oh no, that's the background in focus. Oh, oh, I don't think I like that being in focus. I think I might leave it where it was. Anyway, we'll get started as oh, there's no timer on either. Really not going well tonight. Get started in just over 10 minutes time. So yeah, thank you very much. Hope you're all well. If you want to say hello, very interesting. Not quite sure. Sorry, these braces are doing made in as well. Yeah, if you do want to say hello, normally at this point I would say hashtag Jay's virtual pub quiz on Twitter, but it seems like if the last person to leave Twitter could turn the lights off, that would be great. But yeah, I've still got Twitter open. I've also got set up on Threads, which was the worst idea in the world. So I set up Threads. It downloaded automatically overnight. I was sort of just before midnight last night. Signed in because I was still awake. Synchronized the account with Instagram. Went to sleep, and then all I could hear all night was bidding, 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 quite quietly. But it was just like, and I woke up to 275 notifications on my phone because I forgot to turn the notifications off. And when you join Threads, it sent a notification to every single person that like follows your account. But it has made me laugh. There's been a lot of people today who've been going, "Oh yeah, I've got like 20,000 followers in like 10 minutes." No, the reason being is because you literally when you sign up for Threads, you just go follow the same people you follow on Instagram, and it just brings it all across. So anyway, the reason I was stalling is because he is here. He's saying goodnight early doors. Come on, doofus, so I can say hello to some other people. Come on, you. Meow. Are you going to tell everyone what you've done today? Oh, yeah. What have you been doing today?
I've been in year 2 when I'm in year 1.
You've been having your settling in day in year 2, haven't you?
Yeah.
You met your new teacher?
Yeah.
And what's his name?
Mr. Norris.
It's called Mr. Norris. It's not Lando Norris, unfortunately. I was very disappointed when I found that one out, that he was called Mr. Norris and not Lando, but there you go. So yeah, do you like him?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. You going to bed?
Yeah, but we went on a walk and we went on the normal trim trail and the juniors trim trail with monkey bars.
Oh.
And we played footy on the mugger.
Okay. Now, do you want to tell everyone, Mummy and Daddy have got to come to school tomorrow, haven't we?
Why?
Well, what are you getting in assembly?
My certificate.
So do you want to tell everybody quickly?
I'm getting my certificate tomorrow.
What's it for?
For being good.
For being good, because you got the most value points, didn't you? No, don't do the light. You got the most value points in school this week, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you're going to get a certificate tomorrow.
Even Bobby.
Even Bobby. So you and Bobby are sharing it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So we both get a certificate. And this is Minecraft.
Right, come on, you.
Minecraft.
Right, no, yeah.
Minecraft.
Right.
Goodbye.
Say bye-bye. Right, go and find Mummy.
Goodbye.
Love you, dude.
Love you. Love you. Goodbye.
Love you, dude. Yeah, we've got to go. He's won the school value award. So he's won the school value award for his year group. So he's getting a certificate. He's got the most value points for being the most well-behaved child, I think it is, something along those lines. But he's also got to speak to his headmistress because he's very, very. I love the kid to bits. He's very, very up on picking up litter and stuff like that. And recycling and all of that at 6 years old, which is good to know. And his head teacher wants to talk to him tomorrow because apparently they're doing an annual award around environmental stuff. So yeah, he might be collecting something else. Anyway, right, let's now that's the Munchkin. I was waiting for him to come in because I knew he was on his way up to bed. So that's why I was just stalling. But I didn't want to be in the middle of saying hello to people at that point. But let's jump in. Hello to our friends over in Sweden. Do you know what? I was thinking this week. I have learned more about Sweden in the last 3 years talking to you guys than I have in my entire 41 years. But yeah, hello to our friends over in Sweden. The 2 weird dots above the O. Hope all is well over there in Horby. Hello to Tizzy Perkins. Good evening to you. Sally Bates is over in Zante. Yeah, I mean, that's nice and warm. I'm sat here in a hoodie. So yeah, enjoy that this evening. Hello to Chris the Astronomical Beauty and Susan the Dinky Beast. Good evening to you both. Hope you're well. Good evening to you guys. Hello to Yvonne says, can we have a shout out for the lighthouses of the desert? That's intriguing. Been with you since the start and got our first 50 out of 50 last week. Ooh, well done. Hello to Linda Herring. Good evening to you. Moogie and Phil, good evening to you guys as well. I love the fact Kathy Graydon can't make it tonight, so she's going to catch up on it tomorrow. So hopefully she'll get to hear this. She said, I'm sorry, you've been top trumped by Bruce Springsteen. Do you know what? I'll take that. I don't mind being top trumped by Bruce Springsteen. I think that's quite a good place to be fair. So yeah, good evening. Good evening to you when you watch this. Hello to Sir of the Bill of the Tutor. You got 3 out of 5 this morning. No good at films and didn't know Rapper's Delight. How do you not know Rapper's Delight? I said a hip, hop, the hippie did a hip, hop, dip. There's a reason why I know that, yeah. I can't say too much, actually. I've just realised I may have shot myself in the foot by singing that. Right, let's move on quickly. But yeah, hello to you, Bill, and the rest of the YouTube live chat legends. Hope you're well. Hello to the Quiz Kings, Deb and Joe. Good evening to both of you. Hello to Jeanette and John and Laura Armstrong. Happy birthday to Laura for Monday. Hope you have an incredible day, which I'm sure you will do. And Sue and Mike in Wimborne in Dorset. Good evening to you guys. Where'd that go? There we go. Right, back over here. And nudge that to one side. There we go. Hello to Snowy, good evening to you. A big huzzah to Deborah, who's going up against Colin and Kate this evening because Anva's disappeared to go and do some rehearsing with some friends. I think he's gone to the pub, personally. I think he's gone to the pub and left you on your own, Deborah. I think he'll do about half an hour's rehearsing and then be sat there having a drink somewhere. But yeah, good luck, Deborah. I'm sure you'll be fine. You don't need Anva for the intelligence. We need him just for the huzzahs. But yeah, good evening to you guys. Hello to Kerry and Paul. Good evening, Kerry Ann and Paul. Good evening to you guys. Lorna's currently watching Andy Murray on the telly, so Kieran's on his own. So good evening to you guys. Hi Jay, my wife and I have been playing your Thursday quizzes from day one. Thank you very much. 3 and a bit years. It's her birthday on Monday. Could you give her a shout out, please? Her name is Kate. So yeah, happy birthday, Kate, for Monday as well. That's from Dean. So good evening to both of you and have a great day, which I'm sure you will do on Monday, Kate. Good evening to the Welling Wizards. Good evening to you guys. Mrs. Ali Jackson says, ooh, dilemma, tennis. Our fellow quizzers are massive, obsessive tennis fans. So for the first time, for longer than I can remember, we aren't all playing the quiz. Do you know what? It's very weird. I'm born and bred in Wimbledon, right? Well, I was born in Roehampton, Queen Mary's Hospital, but, you know, grew up in Wimbledon Park, stone's throw from the tennis. I've never been a massive fan of tennis. Probably because I've got no hand-eye coordination, but never been a massive fan. I'll follow it, but never been a massive fan, even though it was on my doorstep. Another reason as to the quirkiness of me, I suppose. Hi to Steve and Jane in West Sussex. Jay superfans and love the quiz. I love the fact that you're superfans. Thank you very much, guys. Wegman Arctic Explorers have made it to Nordkap on Sunday. 71 degrees north and still inside the Arctic Circle. Now at Tromsø in Norway. I know where that is. Tromsø in Norway for a few days. 3,500 miles so far and just over halfway. So still snow in the hills and 24-hour sunlight. I'm not sure I'd agree with the 24-hour sunlight, if I'm honest. But shout out to Wegman UK. Are you missing us yet? I'd probably say they're massively jealous of where you are, if I'm honest. But yeah, I'm sure they're missing you. I saw this a little while ago, just as I was going live. Hi Jay, the Coventry Gigglers are back. Squeak, squeak, giggle, giggle. Could you give the Leamington Loungers a shout out, as Dave has not been well the past few days and Lynn has been amazing looking after him. Lots of love from Nathan and Karen, aka the Coventry Gigglers. So yeah, good evening to you and get well soon, Dave, which I'm sure you are on the mend and being looked after. Sounds like Lynn's got you anyway, looking after you. Please say thanks to Ian for chopping the tree. All the G's in the house this evening, which is Ian, Hells, Barb, Louis and Paige. I'm assuming there was a tree in the way. And good evening to Monica and Alan as well. Hope you guys are well. Let me just do something in the what, in the who now. That one there, and that one there. as I keep forgetting this week for the last few weeks. Oh, also, right. So yeah, welcome back to Beck. So we'll get about a minute and so. So welcome back to Beck again. We've been saying this for the last few weeks, and especially obviously when I was over in France. And when I got back, but a massive congratulations to her and Damon. It was, as I said, one of the most beautiful, surreal, intense, but amazing sort of weddings that I went to. And I did say to her at the time a couple of things, which some of them are private, which I won't share. But one of the things that I did say is there are not many people in the world that would have me drive nearly 3,000 miles in about 4.5 days, including overnight and stuff, to go to their wedding. And that's what she means to us in our life. So but where I said earlier about the wedding celebrations aren't completely over, Saturday's quiz is pre-recorded and it's already done, partly because we are on to, is it number 530th of your wedding celebrations, Beck? Yeah, so we're it's like the UK leg of the wedding, so we're all going. Sarah and Jack are coming with me as well to the wedding celebrations on Saturday evening. So yeah, Saturday's quiz is pre-recorded for the first time in a while. Helen and John, the Keenstonians, have just snuck in. Just saw you guys there. And hello to Matt and Kim as well. Please can you say hi to our quiz buddies Moogie and Flip, but also a shout out to my fellow NHS colleagues too, and a big to the NHS yesterday. Hope it's not a quiz question. Yes, it is a quiz question. Of course it was going to be a quiz question this week. I didn't see that bit. But yeah, hello, Matt and Kim. At least everyone gets a point tonight. All right, 10 seconds to go. Hello to all of the patrons in the Jebral Not Job Discord server. Hope you guys are all well as well. Imi goes to Roehampton Hospital for all her spinal brace appointments. And Kelly and I went to uni there in 2003, 2006. See, it all just... It's all linked. We're all linked in some crazy way. But yeah, no, I was born and bred. Queen Mary's Hospital in Roehampton. That's where I was born. I know you're in Wimbledon, Tristan. We need to have a conversation. We need to get together at some point and talk about Wimbledon and stuff. Because I've not been home for ages, and my mum's still there, and my brother's still there on the outskirts. Anyway, right, let's do this. So, welcome along. If you saw our social media posts, you know that something is different this evening. It's still 50 questions for you tonight. It is Thursday, the 6th of July. So thank you very much for joining us. Yes, so it's slight change. There are still 50 questions. There are still 5 rounds. We shall get to all of it in a little while. Normally at this point, I'll say we'll start with entertainment. But you can already see it's not. Tonight, we are going to start with some general knowledge. 10 random questions. Just to clarify, it is not one big, massive quiz, connection quiz. I just want to put that out there now, just so that you're not all scrabbling and getting distracted and trying to work out if there's a link through all of the questions from the beginning. It's not that. But we'll kick off with general knowledge. 10 random questions on general knowledge. Beck's typing already, and I guarantee she's just seen that on the screen and gone, what have I left? I've only been gone a month and come back and it's just all gone. Anyway, right, here we go. Question number 1 this evening is this. The Highway Code recommends that you take a 15-minute break after how many hours of driving? Is it 2, 4, or 6? I told you. This is how well I know. I can't call her Miss Sager anymore. It's got to be Miss Meadows, Mrs. Meadows. But she's just said, I've been gone 10 minutes and you've revamped the whole quiz. No, it's only for this week. Literally, it's in honour of your return, but we'll get to it in a bit. So the Highway Code recommends that you take a 15-minute break after how many hours of driving? Is it 2, 4, or 6? And yes, just to clarify again, because I think people have missed it, it is not a long connections quiz. I've just shuffled things around for a reason. Someone has already caught on to what? Yeah. Oh, if someone's caught onto it, it means a lot of people are already caught onto it. Haley, yes, you are probably right. Number 2, in the folktale, I've learned how to pronounce this earlier. In the folktale of Androcles, Androcles removed a thorn from which animal? Do you know what? I knew this would come up, and I needed to. Oh, never mind. So in the folktale, Androcles removed a thorn from which animal? I'm not in charge of them. I'll be in Blackpool beginning of September. I know you keep threatening that. Number 3, the term shunpiking is an act of deliberately avoiding paying what? Is it motorway tolls, camping fees, or ground rent? So the term shunpiking is an act of deliberately avoiding paying what? Is it motorway tolls, camping fees, or ground rent? Ouch. Unmute. Number 4, which national organisation this week celebrated its 75th anniversary? If you had me on mute, I just reopened Twitter and all I've seen. Miss Kim, sorry. So which national organisation this week celebrated its 75th anniversary? Oh dear. Do you usually say it was a son of John Cleese, Androcles? Ah, thank you. There we go. That's a better pronunciation than what I had. Number 5, the owners of which football club recently bought a stake in the Alpine Formula One team? Be very, very careful with this question because I know some of you are going to write the wrong thing down here. But the owners of which football club recently bought a stake in the Alpine F1 team? Oh, my word. Number 6, which of these has not switched on the Blackpool illuminations? Is it Kermit the Frog, Queen Elizabeth II, or Red Rum? So which of these has not switched on the Blackpool illuminations? Kermit the Frog, Queen Elizabeth II, or Red Rum? Number 7, the art of whittling is carving shapes out of which material? So the art of whittling is carving shapes out of which material? Number 8, the BSE is the stock exchange of which country? Oh, hello. Something behind me. The BSE is the stock exchange of which country? Number 9, if looking straight down, does a vinyl record on a record player spin clockwise or anti-clockwise? So if looking straight down, does a vinyl record on a record player spin clockwise or anti-clockwise? I don't know why I'm pretending. Yeah, I'm doing that, right? And I've just realised, looked at my camera on screen, you can't even see what way my hands are doing the... And because it's mirrored, it would be the wrong way anyway. Oh dear. I think I need a very, very long lie down, like for about 365 days, I think. And finally, number 10, and I love this. In Wookey Hole, there is a museum that is home to an egg register, which is a collection of painted eggs that acts as an unofficial copyright of the faces of which profession? Is it makeup influencers? Is it mime artists? Or is it clowns? So in Wookey Hole, there is a museum that is home to an egg register, which is a collection of painted eggs that acts as an unofficial copyright of the faces of which profession? Is it makeup influence? Sorry, my braces got stuck. Is it makeup influencers, mime artists, or clowns? Round 2 then this evening is a bit of food and drink for you. Sorry, something distracted me on my screen. Right, so here we go. Number 1. Originally found at Woodstock around 1740, that is the year, not the time. What kind of fruit is a Blenheim orange? So originally found at Woodstock around 5. I've done it myself. Originally found at Woodstock around 1740, what kind of fruit is a Blenheim orange? There's me. Number 2, the laser engraved patterns at the bottom of pint glasses are called what? The laser engraved patterns at the bottom of pint glasses are called what? I was just wondering if I had one to hand to show you what I mean. Number 3, the evergreen shrub stroke tree Camellia sinensis is the provider for which hot drink? So the evergreen shrub tree of the Camellia sinensis is the provider for which hot drink? Number 4, which drinks brand ended their sponsorship deal in 2022 with Wimbledon that stretched back to 1935? Which drinks brand ended their sponsorship deal in 2022 with Wimbledon that stretched back to 1935? Number 5, according to the International Hop Growing Convention. Yes, there is one, and aren't you all glad you now know about it? According to the International Hop Growing Convention, which country produces over 1/3 of the world's hops? So according to the International Hop Growing Convention, which country produces over 1/3 of the world's hops? Number 6. What is the common name used for a dish consisting of both meat and seafood? So what is the common name used for a dish consisting of both meat and seafood? That's why it was 1/3. Sorry, do they also grow a third of the skips and the jumps? Well, that's why it's 1/3. 1/3 hops, 1/3 skips, and 1/3 jumps. I didn't even think of that. Well played, Phil. I didn't even think of that. That is genius. Number 7, La Pasta Verde, which is green pasta, is that colour because which ingredient is added? So La Pasta Verde, which is green pasta, is that colour because which ingredient is added? Aren't you supposed to be going to sleep? Okay. Sorry, he's apparently reading stories in bed. Number 8. What is the meat used in the national dish of Austria, the Wiener Schnitzel? Stop giggling, I can hear you in the back. What is the meat used in the national dish Start again. What is the meat used in the national dish of Austria, the Wiener Schnitzel? Stop giggling. Or giggle, giggle, squeak, squeak, or whatever it was on Twitter. Right? Yeah. Number 9. From which country does Stella Artois originate? So, from which country does Stella Artois originate? It's not how it's pronounced around here. Yeah, around here it's Stella Actor. See, I can censor myself. It's quite cool. And finally, I'm well behind tonight. Hang on. Finally, for these, number 10, nicknamed Red Gold, what continues to be the most expensive spice in the world? So, nicknamed Red Gold, what continues to be the most expensive spice in the world? And finally, let's wrap up the first part of the quiz, round 3, with a bit of technology. Yeah, all sorts of technology questions in here. Kicking off, though, with this for number 1. What is the name of Meta's new social media... PP? Start what on earth? No, hang on. I don't even know what I'm supposed to put in there. Social media platform? App! That's what it's supposed to say. There you go. That makes more sense. What is the name of Meta's new social media app that launched this week as a rival to Twitter? If early reports are to be believed, yeah. How many answers have I given away tonight before the quiz even started? Number 2, .mx is the internet code for which country? So .mx is the internet code for which country? Number 3, which modern day technology was named after the Danish Norwegian king, Harald Blaton? That question's in there because I was watching Kingsman Golden Circle while I was writing this the other day. Which I don't like these braces. Which modern day technology was named after the Danish Norwegian king Harald Blaudon? Blaudon? Number 4, starring Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn. The movie The Internship is based around which tech company? If you've not watched this, by the way, it's very, very underrated. I really enjoyed this. So starring Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn, the movie The Internship is based around which tech company? Number 5, the educational acronym of STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and what? So the educational acronym STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and what? Round 1. Round 2 and round 3. Number 6, Siri is the personal assistant of which tech brand? At least I didn't put the other one on and trigger everybody's off. Oh yeah, I've just realised I've not plugged mine back in here. Now when I did that more quiz on Friday night where it was beat me, which most people did, and won 49p. Well done to you. But I decided to make sure I wasn't cheating and what have you. I unplugged everything, including my, and I haven't put it back in yet. I thought there was something missing. Number 7, in 1998, IMDb became a subsidiary of which shopping and tech giant? I didn't know this. If only was researching technology that I found this out. Did not know this. Well, I didn't know it was owned by this company. Number 8, what does the letter P stand for in PDF? Number 9, what symbol went after Google to describe their failed social media platform attempt? So what symbol went after Google to describe their failed social media platform attempt? Do you know what? I think it was just the wrong time. I think if they tried it now, it might actually work. And your final question for the first part of the quiz. Number 10, which mobile operating software names its versions after sweets and desserts? Which I think I've spelt that right for a change. Which mobile operating software names its versions after sweets and desserts? Okay, there we go. That is your first 30 questions for this evening, and they are up on the website now. I've pushed the button, and let me just move that back across because that's in the wrong place. And it's bugging me. There we go. Yes, so they are up on jvpqquestions.com. I'm sure Beck will put a link up on Twitter on that point, by the way. Where is it? Don't forget we have to be good. The Empress is back. So you're telling me, right, because Beck's now back, you've all got to be well behaved. I mean, come on. That's a bit unfair on me. Anyway, right. So take a short break. Questions will be up on website, and I will return shortly with some answers. See you after this. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know. Right, answers coming up in just a minute. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Saturday and the 95th instalment of Beck's wedding. It's going to be quite fun because I'm not, to be honest, I've not seen anyone for donkeys. I've been trapped. No one will let me out. No one will play with me. I am kidding. I go and play pool in a month. Do you know what? We won the quiz on Tuesday. We've not won for a couple of weeks. And on Tuesday night, we won. And we still don't know how. Even now, we still do not know how we won on Tuesday night. Yeah. I've lost plot. I'm going to go straight into the answers. Right. Answer sheets at the ready. Let's do this. Okay. So tonight, I very neatly said we kicked off with entertainment. That's muscle memory, that. But yeah. Tonight we kicked off with general knowledge in a change to our regular scheduled programming, and just to confuse Beck as well by the looks of it. But here we go. General knowledge, round one. The highway code recommends that you take a 15-minute break after how many hours of driving? It is 2. Yeah. So apparently, yeah. I thought it was, when I was looking at it, it came up as an article this week. I thought it was 4, because I'm sure you'd get told to take, well, lorry drivers, drive for, is it 4 hours and then they have to have a scheduled break on their tacos and stuff? So yeah, well, there we go. So every 2 hours, 15-minute break. Number 2, in the folktale, Androcles removed a thorn from which animal? It was lion. After your performance on Friday, I don't know how you won on Tuesday. Yeah, exactly. So in the folktale, Androcles, lion is number 2. Number 3, the term shunpiking is an act of deliberately avoiding paying what? Motorway tolls, camping fees, or ground rent? It is motorway tolls. It's tolls in general, to be fair, road tolls in general. And it was originally born out of turnpike in turnpike roads in the US, but now it's sort of gone a bit more mainstream. So yeah, toll roads, etc. Avoiding paying those. Number 4, which national organisation this week celebrated its 75th anniversary? Now, I know this was quite a tricky one, and I do apologise, but it was the NHS. And yeah, happy birthday to everyone working in the NHS. Number 4, the owners of which football club recently bought a stake in the Alpine F1 team? It is Wrexham. Now, if you put Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney, technically you are wrong, because the question asks for the name of the football club. But argue amongst yourselves. But if I was marking it, I would give it wrong, because the answer is Wrexham. Number 6, which of these has not switched on the Blackpool illuminations? It's Queen Elizabeth II. Kermit the Frog has done it. Red Rum has done it. I still need to find the pictures of that. But yeah, Queen Elizabeth II was never invited, or I say never invited, never actually switched the lights on. She might have been invited and just said no. But there we go. Yeah, Kermit went up with all the Muppets at the end of the 70s. Number 7, the art of whittling is carving shapes out of wood. Now it can possibly be done out of bone as well, but I've not put bone up there. If you have put bone as an answer, you can have the point. Because I only saw it on a couple of sites when I'm researching that it said bone. So that's why I've stuck with wood. Number 8, the BSE is the stock exchange of which country? It is India's stock exchange. The BSE stands for Bombay Stock Exchange. Number 9, if looking straight down does a vinyl record on a record player spin clockwise or anti-clockwise? It is clockwise. There is me doing. And number 10, in Wookey Hole, there is a museum that is home to an egg register, which is a collection of painted eggs that acts as an unofficial copyright of the faces of which profession? It is clowns. Right, I found out about this last week, and I put it in the when I was writing this. I put it in at the beginning of the week. Go and Google this. Go and Google the Clown Museum at Wookey Hole. It is incredible. I knew nothing about this till I came across it this week. But yeah, so I can't just go and have a look. Right, just take my word for it. If you're interested in that kind of thing, museums and stuff like that, just go and Google Clown Museum at Wookey Hole and read about it. It's incredible. Round 2, food and drink then for you. Number 1, originally found at Woodstock around 1740. What kind of fruit is a Blenheim orange? It is apple. Number 2, the laser engraved patterns at the bottom of pint glasses are called what? It is widget. Number 3, the evergreen shrub tree of Camellia sinensis is the provider for the hot drink of tea. Number 4, which drinks brand ended their sponsorship deal in 2022 with Wimbledon that stretched back to 1935? It's Robinson's. Number 5, according to the International Hop Growing Convention, which country produces over 1/3 of the world's hops? It is Germany. I'm not quick enough. I just had in my head then I was going to name 2 other countries for Phil's hop, skip, and jump joke. However, knowing me, I'd end up offending someone by saying skipping one, and yeah, so I'm not going to. Number 6, what is the common name used for a dish consisting of both meat and seafood? It is surf and turf. Number 7, la pasta verde is green pasta. It is that colour because which ingredient is added? It is spinach. Number 8, what is the meat used in the national dish of Austria? The Wiener Schnitzel. It is veal. Yes, I know, I said the word schnitzel. Sorry. Sorry to make you giggle by saying the word schnitzel. Sorry. Number 9, from which country does Stella Artois originate? It is Belgium. Not France, it is Belgium. And number 10, nickname Red Gold. What continues to be the most expensive spice in the world? It is saffron. Did a bit of research on this as well. I mean, this is something I've known for years. But you can grow your own saffron. It's with the locust plants and stuff. But to make 1 pound of saffron, to make a fortune effectively, you'd need 170,000 plants. Hence why it's one of the most expensive in the world. There you go. This is the useful rubbish I learn whilst writing these quizzes. Technology round 3. Number 1, what is the name of Meta's new social media platform? Launched this week as a rival to Twitter. It is Threads. Has anyone checked on Elon Musk, by the way? Is he okay? No one's really heard from him in the last 24 hours. Number 2, .mx is the internet code for which country? It is Mexico. He never answered my calls, so I'm not bothered. Number 3, which modern-day technology was named after the Danish-Norwegian king of Harald Blaton? It is Bluetooth. Number 4, starring Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn. The movie The Internship is based around which tech company? It is Google. So yeah, highly recommend that. If you've never watched it and you've got a spare, I think it's about an hour and a half long, do watch it. It's a very, very good film. Quite enjoyed it. Number 5, the educational acronym of STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics. I believe there is a new one that's got an A in there in somewhere, which adds the arts in there as well. But STEM is the one that is the more well-known one. Number 6, Siri is the personal assistant of which tech brand? It's Apple. Number 7, in 1998, IMDb became a subsidiary of which shopping and tech giant? It's Amazon. Didn't know it had been owned by Amazon since 98. Number 8, what does the P stand for in PDF? It is portable, as in portable document format. Number 9, what symbol went after Google to describe their failed social media platform attempt? It was plus, as in Google Plus. And now I'm suddenly doubting myself. We'll move on. And number 10, which mobile operating software names its versions after sweets and desserts? It is Android. I did that one from memory, the Google Plus one, and I'm now doubting that I'm right. I'll wait and see if someone picks me up on it. Right, okay, tot your scores. Yeah, tot your scores up. That's what I mean. And breathe. Woosa. Tot your scores up. Let me know how you're getting on so far. 30 points available. Yeah, so still to come. We have a connections round. That's it. In honor of Beck's return and the fact that she finds the connections round the most frustrating round in the world, I have turned the final round tonight into a 19-question connection round. This was originally set up as a whole massive quiz, but I've shortened it down, partly because I wanted to put it in tonight, but I didn't want to do a whole quiz on this one thing. On this one subject. So yeah, tonight slightly different. So the next round is one big round, 19 questions. Question number 20, what links all of these answers together? Scores are coming in, so let's do it with this number one. Oh, hello, number one. What H is the name of genre of popular music that originated in the Bronx in New York? So what H is the name of a genre of popular music that originated in the Bronx in New York? A couple of people have picked up on this already and about this. STEM acronym is STEAM. Thank you. Number two, what name is given to a strong, regular, repeated pattern of movement or sound? So what name is given to a strong, regular, repeated pattern of movement or sound? I wonder how you got the connection so quick, Kaylee. Number three, Earth, Wind and Fire had a hit in 1979. That again. Earth, Wind and Fire had a hit in 1979 with what Wonderland? I'll be right back. I'm just turning my camera off for 2 secs because I need to do something and it's not what you want to see on camera. I am still here. Number four, what word can go after heart, drum, and down? So what word can go after heart, drum, and down? Number five, a cricket match due to be played over 5 days is called a what match? So a cricket match due to be played over 5 days is called a what match? Number six, a long, narrow cut in a piece of hard material is called a what? No, it's not called Alice. A long, narrow cut in a piece of hard material is called a what? I'm assuming that relates to a previous question, but... Number seven, which TV show centered on the lives of 6 people living in New York and spent most of their time in a coffee shop? So which TV show centered on the lives of 6 people living in New York and spent most of their time in a coffee shop? Number 8, what word can go before woman and years to create the name of a movie and TV show? Beck's taken one look at this and gone, nope, not playing. Number 9, what was American boxer Tyson's first name? So what was American boxer Tyson's first name? And finally, number 10 for this part, what is the English translation for bonjour? Don't overthink it. Just going to skip this and carry on. Number 11, the Cockney rhyming slang for starving is what, Marvin? So the Cockney rhyming slang for starving is what, Marvin? Number 12, how is boxer Cassius Clay better known? So how is boxer Cassius Clay better known? Train. Number 13, what was the name of the 90s film starring Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner? Number 14, what can be the surname of an American president? The name of a city in the East Midlands or the luxury vehicle division of Ford? I did not know that this was the luxury vehicle division of Ford, by the way. And I'm supposed to know about cars. Mm. 15, which sport do the Globetrotters, do the Harlem Globetrotters play? So which sport do the Harlem Globetrotters play? '16, Hilton, IHG, and Wyndham are famous companies running what type of home away from home? So Hilton, IHG, and Wyndham are famous companies running what type of home away from home? Number 17, a roadside hotel designed primarily for motorists is called a what? I've tried to keep it in an order that will hopefully help you trigger if you have no idea what the connection is. But a roadside hotel designed primarily for motorists is called a what? '18, a postgraduate academic degree awarded by universities or colleges upon completion of a course is called a what degree? Ow. Postgraduate academic degree awarded by universities or colleges upon completion of a course is called a what degree? Number 19, what M describes someone's personality that is tempered by maturity and or experience? And that's probably the hardest of the lot. But what M describes someone's personality that is tempered by maturity and or experience? And slightly different, but for tonight, what links the previous 19 answers? So what links the previous 19 answers? If you've been paying attention since the beginning of the quiz, it should be fairly easy. Because I'm an idiot. So I write this on Monday. And then do Zoe Ball's breakfast show on Wednesday, writing those questions, and forget what. Idiot. Anyway, right, the questions are up on jvpqquestions.com now, so head on over there if you want a recap, and I shall return in 7 minutes. See you there. That got weird very, very quickly in the Discord server. Anyway, right, get your answer sheets together. Let's go through the final part of the quiz this evening. La da 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 da. I can mix it up occasionally. And also, I've just had a couple of messages as well. People saying, thank you for them not being a full entertainment round. We might actually do well tonight. Right, let's do it. That button there and that one there. Okay, right, let's wrap the quiz up then. Your final 20 are here. Number 1, what age is the name of a genre of popular music that originated in the Bronx, New York? It is hip-hop. Number 2, what name is given to a strong, regular, repeated pattern of movement or sound? It's rhythm. Number 3, Earth, Wind and Fire had a hit with the 1979 with Boogie Wonderland. Dance, Boogie Wonderland. Number 4, what word can go after heart, drum and down? It is beat, as in heartbeat, drum beat and downbeat. Number 4, a cricket match due to be played over 5 days is called a test match. I did say someone put too long. No, you can never have a cricket match that goes on too long. Number 6, a narrow cut in a piece of hard material is called a what? It is... I've been so good while Beck's been away. A long narrow cut in a piece of hard material is called a groove. Number 7, which TV show centered on the lives of 6 people living in New York and spent most of their time in a coffee shop? It's Friends. Number 8, what word can go before woman and years to create the name of a movie and TV show? It is Wonder, Wonder Woman and Wonder Years. Number 9, what was American boxer Tyson's first name? It's Mike. Number 10, what is the English translation for bonjour? Hello. Hiya. No, hello. Stick with hello. Number 11, the Cockney rhyming slang for starving is Hank Marvin. Number 12, how is boxer Cassius Clay better known? It's Muhammad Ali. Number 13, what was the name of the 90s film starring Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner? It's The Bodyguard. And I will always... Number 14, what can be the surname of an American president? The name of a city in the East Midlands or the luxury vehicle division of Ford? It's Lincoln. I didn't know that was the luxury division of Ford. I just thought it was a standalone thing, but there you go. Learn something new every day. Number 15, which sport do the Harlem Globetrotters play? It's basketball. Number 16, Hilton, IHG and Wyndham are famous companies running what type of home away from home? It's hotel. I need to get that to there. There we go. Number 17, a roadside hotel designed primarily for motorists is called a motel. Hotel, motel. Number 18, a postgraduate academic degree awarded by universities or colleges upon completion of a course is called a master's degree. Number 19, what M describes someone's personality that is tempered by maturity and experience? It is mellow. Should have gone with the other thing. They call it mellow yellow. But I can't remember what that's from, so. And so, what links are more this evening? Well, the first clue was in Zoe's breakfast show this morning, where it was the answer to one of the questions. Yeah, it was the answer to one of the questions. Oh, no, it was part of one of the questions. Then gave it away completely at the beginning when it's talking about the Zoe Ball's breakfast show, but they link together. Those 19 answers, they are all from Rappers Delight, the Sugar Hill Gang. I said a hip hop, the hippie to the hip hip hop. You don't stop the rock to the bang bang boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie the beat. Do you know Sarah can actually do all of that, and it's quite frightening watching her do it. But you got things like Wonder Mike in there, and one of the lines that most people remember. Everybody go hotel, motel. What you gonna do today? Hotel, motel, holiday inn. That one. Yeah. Well done if you got that right without actually me giving it away. Oh, no, don't change the screen yet. Right, okay, tot your scores up and let us know how you got on this evening. So 50 possible points on the table. If you do need a tiebreaker, if I can get on the right screen, it's this. When first opened in 2003, what was the price in pence of the toll charge for the length of the M6 toll for a car? So when first opened in 2003, what was the price in pence of the toll charge for the length of the M6 toll for a car? Remember, nearest to this gets the point. I'm now trying to remember if I've done my maths right on this. There's a lot of improved... I'm seeing some scores coming through, and there's a lot of improved scores with the fact that there's no entertainment round. And I know what I'm going to get over the next 24 hours now. It's going to be, can you not have an entertainment round? Can we drop entertainment, etc.? I can see it coming. However, you have got entertainment for Saturday because I've already pre-recorded Saturday's quiz. So, unfortunately, you're back with entertainment on Saturday night. Okay, nearest to this answer is 200. It was £2. So, yeah, it was £2 for a car to go the whole length of the M6 when it first opened, which makes it 200 pence. And breathe. There you go. There you have it. That is all of your questions for this evening. Thank you very much, as always, for joining us tonight. Let us know how you got on across all of our social media platforms, including possibly Threads, if I can get on there and copy and paste whatever Beck puts up any minute. Yeah, thank you very much for being with us tonight. So Saturday, as I said, is pre-recorded as we're all off at Beck's wedding do for the UK, so very, very much looking forward to that. I know I've joshed a little bit about it tonight and about the various ones that we've had, but yeah, very much looking forward to that on Saturday night and getting together with everybody. So yeah, so that's where we'll be on Saturday, but yeah, so pre-recorded, all done and dusted. That was done at the beginning of the week, so that'll be, we'll put the link up over the weekend. Before Saturday night, yeah, well, I'm going back to bed. Thank you very much for playing tonight. Thank you very, very much for being with us as always. I will see you all soon. Before I say something stupid, I know that's not like me, but I'm going to go before I do. Right, thank you very much. I'll see you soon. As always from me, take care and stay safe.